So, willkommen zurück zu Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis mit der Final Fantasy VII Hauptstory. Ich glaube, wir sind bei Kapitel 4. Jo, Kapitel 4. Cloud's Memories. Wir sind, glaube ich, das letzte Mal aus Midgard rausgegangen. Ist das nicht genau das, was jetzt mit diesem neuen Remake... Wie heißt das? Ich habe vergessen, wie der Titel ist. Remake 2. Der zweite Remake-Titel auch so storymäßig sein sollte. Glaube ich. Ich habe mich nicht informiert, weil ich das noch irgendwann spielen möchte, aber ungefähr da müssten wir sein, glaube ich. Dann gucken wir doch einfach mal. Determined to find Sephiroth, Cloud and the others arrive at Calm, a town near Midgar, and head to the inn for some much-needed rest. So, let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis facing the planet. Let's hear it all. Jetzt vergessen. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with him on several missions, we became friends. Just like that. Well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. I guess you would call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. It's sure raining hard. Hey, how you doing? I'm alright. Motion sickness, huh? I wish I could help, but I have never gotten it, so I wouldn't know how to cope, sorry. Everything okay? Hey, settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical one. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier so I could be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there is a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. What's it like being a hero anyway? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First we will dispose of those creatures, then we will figure out the source of the problem and deal with it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Your hometown? I see. Sir, something strange just crashed into our truck. It's just a dragon. Come on, let's get to work. Ich finde, diese Chibi-Figuren sind auf jeden Fall gut gemacht. The dragon fled with its tail between its legs. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back in a long while, right? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. What about your parents? My mother, Genova, died shortly after I was born. My father... What does it matter? Come on, let's go. Yo, wait a minute. The name of Sephiroth's mother, isn't that, Genova, right? That's the damn headless spook living in Shinra building. Yeah. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The town was quiet. Everyone must have been in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. Or maybe they were afraid of us. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you turn in early. All we need is one lookout, so everyone else gets some rest. And you may visit your family and friends. I've also hired a guide to lead us to the Marco reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Bestimmt Tifa. Hey, feeling any better? Yeah, but now I'm nervous as hell. Why? Monsters could attack at any time, right? Yeah, I can't wait. Right, you're here to prove that you're a hero. I hope you get your chance. The next morning. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Dieses Tor mit den Almen, das erinnert mich sehr stark an Kingdom Hearts 2. Aber mega stark an Kingdom Hearts 2 erinnert mich das. Wahrscheinlich war es eine Referenz an Final Fantasy VII oder so. Listen to me, Sephiroth. If something were to happen, trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa? You're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the best guide in this town. I can't get you involved in this. It's too dangerous. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Sephiroth, sir, would you mind posing for a picture? Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Wow. Gruppenfoto. Erstmal posen hier. Smile. Wie wird das Foto aussehen? I will give each of you a copy once I get it developed. A long time ago, kids used to play around here. But ever since monsters started coming down from Mount Nebel and attacking people... Tifa, stay back! Gotcha halt. Twin Brain. Was für ein Name, ey. What if they manage to get as far as the village? We are here to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's go. A Marco reactor had been built on Mount Nebel. The cold mountain air was the same as I remembered. Slow and steady, don't shake it and you will be fine. The bridge! Suddenly the old bridge collapsed and we fell into the ravine. Thankfully most of us only had a few scratches. We lost track of one trooper, but decided we had to press on. To reach the Marco reactor, we cut through a cave running through the side of the mountain. Oh, ich glaube, ich glaube, gleich gibt's Gameplay. Ich bin überrascht. Look at all those strange colors. It's the Marco. The mountain's especially abundant in it. That's why the reactor was built here in the first place. Okay, doch kein Gameplay, wa? Hätte ja sein können. Sieht so aus, als ob man da nicht spielen kann. If we get that out of the way, we should be able to pass through. Surprising gameplay! Genau, ich boxe auch ganze Felswände weg. Ganz bestimmt. Du, 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 du. Ah. Kisten sind hier nicht. Genau. Einfach mit der bloßen Hand wegboxen. Beste Methode. Da oben scheint das nächste Gebiet zu sein. Da ist so ein Ausgang. Aber hier ist noch eine andere Kiste. Was uns wahrscheinlich nur aufhalten wird, halt wieder irgendwelche Battle Screens, die zwischenzeitlich aufpoppen. Also als ich das letzte Mal ein bisschen gespielt hatte, war Kapitel 5 von der FF7 Hauptstory das neueste. Aber seitdem gab es wieder ein Update, das heißt, wahrscheinlich hat sich das jetzt auf, was weiß ich, Kapitel 7 oder so erhöht. Fraglich natürlich, wie viel insgesamt an Kapiteln ja in der Gacha-Variante sind vom Spiel. Natürlich, vom Edgy Monsters zum mehr Edgy Monsters zum Motherfucking Einhorn. Kennt man. Typisches Logo-Quote. Nice. What's this? A Mako Spring. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. But if the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, springs like these will disappear. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. I've always wondered, how does materia let you cast spells? If you're a soldier and you don't know? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is sealed within each one. Anyone with this knowledge can freely tap into the power of the land and the planet itself. Through this connection we can then use magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo from Shinra's science department, a man with a huge chip on his shoulder who was assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. Anyway, let's keep moving. A Mako string, so this contains the knowledge of the ancients? Geht's da raus oder gehen wir in die Richtung? Ich glaube, wir gehen in die Richtung, ne? Nee. Von da kamen wir also. Sah von der Cutscene ein bisschen andersrum aus. Kiste. Kiste. Irgendwann werde ich das Original ausspielen und dann bin ich halt neugierig, was sie in dieser Version so abgekürzt haben. Weil ich bezweifle mal stark, dass es hier ein super lange Variante vom Spiel ist. Su. Oder Su. Die Gegner scheinen ja auf meinem ungefähren Level zu sein. Ich bin ja mit Cloud Level 50. Mehr Level geht momentan auch nicht, weil ich bräuchte da irgendwelche Kristalle, um den Skilltree weiter upzugraden. Bisschen doof, dass die PC-Version nur mit Tastatur geht. Da war natürlich Controller besser. Boah, hat sich zumindest besser angefühlt, sagen wir so. Great Gale. Ah ja. Ist komisch, einerseits ist die Musik so tipp, 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 tipp und dann hast du nochmal zusätzlich den Soundeffekt von seinen Fußschritten. There's a light up ahead. That must lead outside. Finally! Boss fight? Boss fight. Tifa, stay back! Boss fight. Oh, ein Recolor vom Drachen. Okay. Wow, Soldier's really strong. Okay, let's go. We've come a long way and should be nearing the Mako reactor soon. Soundeffekte klingt komisch. Ooh, had to take the long way, but we finally made it. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside too, I want to see. Sorry, no civilians. This place is filled with Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Oh. You better keep me safe. Ich würde mich auch mit den Soldiers sicherer fühlen an ihrer Stelle. Death or serious injury can occur. Okay. This is Genova, right? It won't open. Wo ist Sephiroth? Sephiroth. This must be the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, go shut off the valve. Wieso konnte er das nicht selber machen? Why did it fail? Hojo, doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes Mako energy. That is when it's used as intended. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally, but Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. Well, what is that? What's inside this thing? Some kind of monster? Yes, the ones we are here to take care of. They were created by Hojo. Living organisms infused with and mutated by Mako energy. That's what these monsters are really. Normal members of Soldier like you are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from other people, but still human. But these subjects, they have been exposed to far higher concentrations of Mako than you. Normal members of Soldier like me? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth! Could it be that I... Was I created the same way? Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth! You saw all of them. We are human. We're human. Human? What are you saying? Ever since I was little, I felt that I was different, that I was special. But not like this. Am I even human? I couldn't make sense of what Sephiroth was saying at the time. All I knew was that Shinra was producing monsters and I still couldn't believe it. Damn Shinra, the more I hear, the more I hate them. Who would have thought that the Mako reactor had a secret like that? That would explain the increase in monsters over the years. When we returned to Nibelheim, Sephiroth didn't say a word. He went straight to the inn and locked himself in his room. Then he up and disappeared, right? He had gone to the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion, but it had been abandoned by the time we were born. Shinra used it way back then when I heard that is where Sephiroth was and went to get him. A life form and status was apparently found in a 2000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gast named this life form Genova. X year, X month, X day. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. Genova project approved. Mako Reactor 1 selected as test site. My mother's name is Genova. Genova project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you have to die? Sephiroth? Leave me alone. Girl. Sephiroth didn't come out of the mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. When I went to see Sephiroth a few days later, he was different. Who is it? Huh. Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I will tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Citra, an itinerant race. They would travel, rest, and build for a time, then move on. At the end of their hard, harsh journey, they would find the promised land and happiness everlasting. But those who rejected these ways emerged. They forsook travel, built settlements, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Citra and the planet had made without giving back anything in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. It was the Citra's sacrifice that saved the planet. They died, but your ancestors went on to thrive and multiply. Now all that's left of the Citra is in these reports. What does it have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project, a project to produce people with the powers of the ancients. The Citra. A project that resulted in my conception. You were created? Yes. By Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist. How did he? Hey, Sephiroth? I should go. Mother is waiting. Okay. Au. Die Stelle, die man schon ab und zu mal gesehen hat in Trailern und so. Nicht gut. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I will check this one. You check that one over there. Stop it! Wow. Ja, diese eine Szene, die hat man schon mal gesehen irgendwo. Sephiroth, what have you done? Sephiroth, why? Ugh. Man, we don't have time for this. Gacha games. You take the time. Einfach ein Vogelstrauß mit den fettesten Armmuskeln oder was? Irgendwie erinnert mich das an Monster Hunter. Ich weiß auch nicht warum. Ja, hack, 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 hack. Hackt wie ein Weltmeister, der Vogel. Huff, huff. Dad! This sword. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mark Reactors, Shinra. I hate them all! Ist das Schwert nicht ein bisschen zu groß für sie? Mother, I've come for you. Please, open this door. You murdered my dad. You burned my village. Nein, nicht Vergangenheitstiefer. You promised you would save me if I ever was in trouble. Sie klippt in ihn rein. Ich meine, Sephiroth hat ein Dorf abgeschlachtet. Ich würde sagen, da sollte man vielleicht was gegen tun. Also gegen ihn und so. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The promised land. Sephiroth, my family, my home, how could you do this? They have come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But these worthless creatures, they stole it from you. But don't be sad anymore. Diesmal hat die Cutscene funktioniert. Einfach mal so einen halben Leichnam da in der Suppe drin. Okay, es ist ein ganzer Leichnam. Sah gerade nur halb aus. What about my sadness, my family, friends? What about everything you've taken from me? What makes your loss more important than mine? Haha, my loss? I have lost nothing. I am the chosen one. I've been chosen to be leader of this planet. It is my duty to reclaim the planet that you fools stole from the Citra and stand to gain everything. Könnten wir vielleicht vor diesem riesigen Schlauch über diesen Abgrund runtergehen? Ist nicht der beste Punkt, um zu diskutieren oder zu kämpfen. Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not Sephiroth I used to know. And that's the last thing I remember. Wait a damn minute, that's it, no more? What happened to Sephiroth? I'm not sure, but in a one-on-one fight I couldn't have killed him. Official records state that Sephiroth is dead. I read it in a newspaper. Shinra owns the newspapers. You can't believe everything you read. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. But someone must have taken it, right? It went missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn it! None of this makes sense, no matter how much I think about it. Er kann denken? I've had enough. Gonna leave this thinking to you all. I'm heading downstairs. You better not keep me waiting. Wow. Ich hab keinen Bock zu denken. Ich hau ab. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth attacked me? I thought you were a goner. I was devastated. The Ancient, Citra, Genova, Sephiroth and myself. Let's go, Barrett's waiting. Und ist es nicht gefährlich, dass ein Vieh mit einem Feuer am Schwanz direkt immer auf dem brennbaren Stoff... Nee? Okay. Come on. What a fascinating story. Ach so, es ist beendet. Oder? Ja, scheinbar. Ja. Okay, so viel dazu. Das war also Kapitel 4 von Final Fantasy VII in der Ever Crisis Variante. Ja, dann würde ich sagen, danke fürs Zusehen hier und bis zum nächsten Mal. Gut, dass ich das Spiel jetzt nochmal starten musste dafür vor allem. Yay!